Hi everybody, welcome to Cygnet for this under-14s STJFL clash. It's the Southern Storm up against the Huonville Lions. Joined in commentary by Martin Duffy. He's up there on the camera. How are you, Duff?
Yeah, just up here on the camera here, Treff. Third game in, mate. Actually, fourth game in. Just had the under-12s and had the under-8s and 10s earlier on. Really looking forward to this match between Logan Bly's Huonville Lions and Wesy Burgess with the Southern Storm. What's your tip? What's your tip, mate?
Oh, I'm going to go the Lions.
The Lions?
Lions.
They did play in the grand final last year against a very, very fast, fit and strong Glenorchy side, but accounted very well for themselves. So they're a little bit older and a bit stronger now, but we know the Southern Storm are the form side
I think Logan
of the
Bly,
under-14s.
Logan Bly is a big part of that too. The great coach. He's really got them up and running. So sponsors, we've had some people bring us down.
Well, we've got the Duff TV sponsors. We've got Mood Food and Jackson Motor Company, and of course competition sponsor Cripps the Master Baker for the STJFL, and then Huon Valley Community Bank. Thanks to our mate Johnny Sinnott, he supports both the Southern Storm and the Huonville Lions, and of course also Southern Storm sponsors Duggan's Precast Quarry Earthworks, Pre-Mixed Concrete. Where we've got there Mitchell Plastic Welding. We've also got Huon Delivery Service, who didn't deliver us a logo today. They're okay. Huon Valley Financial Services and DL and KL Gordon.
Awesome.
And I think we're away.
Umpire holds the ball aloft. Storm kicking to the right of screen, and they're away. Nice ruck work there straight away from Burgess. Continues it along now out towards the flank. Forward lead to the ball. Boundary line beckons. Won't see it over though. Nice work, agile work. Had a player running past, was Brereton. He gets it over the top now. Right foot kick down towards goals. He snuck it through. No. Just the one behind. Good start to the match though. Yeah.
Very, very quick start there to the Storm. We know they're a very strong running side. We saw them absolutely carve up the Channel Boys about 3 weeks ago. They were just too quick and too mobile. And look out for this boy here, number 25, Cooper Eves. He is a man mountain for the Storm.
Eves kicks it long. In the back of that pack there was Holton. Couldn't get to it. Nice to see some boundary umpires.
Yeah, we've commented before, haven't we, how wonderful to be for some of the dads to just, you know, get out of that ute in the back there, mate. Put the old shorts on and the shoes and the T-shirt and run the boundary and do some boundary throwing in for the young boys out here today. So it looks like we've got a free kick here from the ump.
Yeah, definitely been held on to. Wasn't in possession. It's a good call. Is this number, can't see his number there, 43 maybe? No, we'll just wait for it. Fancies himself from here. Tight angle.
Yeah,
Kick is on its way. Floating through. It's a goal.
43. Who you got there, Kane?
Fantastic. We haven't got him on the sheet. I'm just going through.
All right, we might have to get a number on this boy, a name, I should say. But I tell you what, it was a good goal. We'll go back to it here. He's kicked it from a fairly tight angle, about 25 out, right on his range, and he put it over the top. Good goal, young fella.
Good start from the Storm. Just need to settle now to Huonville. Love this. Jumper tucked in, socks up. Old school in it, if you don't mind. So here he goes. Short kicking style.
Oh, could have marked that.
I thought he was in front of the goals there, I reckon.
Well, it's easy to get confused.
It is. Promising though from Huonville.
There he goes. Worry. Camera just catching up.
Slow down there, Duff.
Yeah, I'm just trying to down my coffee as well.
Because your blood's flowing with Savaloy. Been into him. The Storm now. Chip kick was good. Waste no time, Brereton. He's got a bit of pace about him. Parrymore now. They continue it up along that outer side. He slows it down momentarily. Looks for a lead now. Close to the man on the mark. Good looking kick and a great lead and a fantastic mark to Cooper Eves. Great football. He kicks it long down towards the pocket. Good one-on-one contest. We're the smaller men now. Huonville player he's got a lot to do. He had 3 or 4 to beat. Just manages to get a foot to it. Still though, fantastic pressure. And the 43. Good forward pressure. That's what you want. The kick's gone out of bounds.
Just trying to get a name there on our 43. I'm just looking on the website here, Triff. I'll come back to you in a minute.
Excellent. It's got the makings of a good match here. Looking forward to this. Good work. Tried to take it out of the ruck in the end. We'll end up with it. Quick hands from Doreen it was. Floating barrel type kick. Good work. Kept his eyes on it the whole way. Didn't worry about what was coming, did Burgess. Kicks it to the top of the square. Good kick off hands now. Chance at a goal. Nice work. Chapman it is with a kick. Fantastic goal. Have another look at that.
The big
Burgess.
72. Gee. I've got a couple of big units up there. Now this competition is actually 13/14, so you get a lot of boys that are underage and the right age. So there might be a few different body sizes out there, but a great goal there to the Storm, Triff.
Excellent work. Again, a centre clearance from Brereton. He's being held. Umpire said no, play it on. Still they battle for it. Good work, fantastic work. Dropped hands in the back, doesn't matter, they keep going forward now. The Storm, it's the 75. Bringing up Cooper Reeves. Get fancy in from here. Should just have the distance. On its way. Just that little bit far out, I reckon. Through for a behind for the Storm.
So missing a couple of numbers. We've got 43 and 75. Do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. We will get onto that for you. And what's happened here? I think the full forward just coming over the mark there. So the umpire just rightly saying that is a free kick downfield, 50-metre penalty.
Umpiring been good so far. Only early though. Kick was good. Great vision. And great running to create space there, Jackson Richards. Beautiful kick, perfectly weighted. Takes him on now. He's got a bit about him, the big fella. Bypasses centre half forward. They run hard to get it out here. Strong tackle, gone. Wants it back quickly now. Narracott it was. The Isaac variety. Close to the boundary line. Over she goes. Umpire wants it.
Beautiful conditions down here at Cygnet. A wonderful day of footy. Sun is out, about 18 degrees.
Perfect, really.
Where else would you want to be today than down at the Cygnet footy ground?
Good crowd too, Duff.
Yeah, not a bad crowd.
Here's a chance now, Smith. Towards the pocket, just got a hand on there. The defender, will it go through? It does. Good work. He knew where it was going, Sinclair.
So that's one of the Huonville lines, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, nice play. They used the ball very well. Very, very slippery all around the ground.
Oh, strong mark. It's a 75. Still they come forward. Great chain there of play. Cooper Reeves now look to straighten up. Good pressure from Doreen. Chasing. Oh, and that's off the ground and out of bounds.
Yeah, it was good defence here by Doreen, wasn't it? He was up against the bigger fella, but he just got right on his ankles and just put the pressure on, and I reckon that was the difference there.
Oh, that's... I think you suppose he was kicking for goal, actually.
Well, he should have really picked it up, shouldn't he?
Hands... Oh, nice strength shown by the ruckman. It's been cut off there by Burgess. Caleb Burgess now too far out to score.
He's going to be another player that'll be hard to match up on.
Oh, the back of the pack, if you don't mind, Eves. Flies high, takes it down on his chest.
Oh, settle down, Triff. He only jumped up about 6 inches,
It was
mate.
brilliant.
He'll do this all day, this boy.
Kick looks good. No, just off target.
Geez, you got excited there, mate.
That was a good mark. I've just been watching under 8s and under 9s football, Duff.
All right, well, let's have a look at it for you. In slow motion.
Bang, that's not a bad mark.
Yeah, not a bad mark.
Kick goes out wide. First onto it there will be Stanway. Does well. And plenty of time. He made time for himself.
Oh, good lead here. That's
Smith.
that's the power forward and Angus Smith.
Oh, gone. No. Isaac Narracott again with a tackle, and he follows it up. He's a machine. Ends up with the ball, smothered nicely there by Thorpe.
Oh, you'll go all day, Narracott. Doesn't give up. Real live wire.
Thorpe again follows up his earlier work. Grimsey. Natural defender, Grimsey. He's got the Jaden Hunt headband. Ruck contest. Forward for the Storm. Chapman wins it out, but it's over the line. 2-3-15, 2 behind is just to Huonville at the moment. Even contest. Quick kick out of congestion. Mark's taken down there on the last line.
Yeah,
Hosking.
Good defence by Hosking, just to make sure that you've got somebody right on the goal line for those quick snap outs.
Intended for Young at the back of that contest. Taken away though by Burgess. He straightens up, but it's out of bounds on the full. Couldn't bring it back.
What would you do there, Triff? Would you square it up?
Well,
try and find a player in a better position, or name in paper?
I was never good enough to square it up, if I'm honest. Here's the 91, Lockie Bond. Interesting numbers. Transfers played into that centre corridor. They fly high once more. Tries to push off. Managed to get the hand pass away. Quick kick now. Which way will it bounce? Another behind. Just peppering them now, the Storm. I think you're right, Duff. Maybe lower the eyes a bit. Look for some options.
Yep.
Well, don't have to kick to yourself anymore. Just play on. Eves.
What do you think of that rule?
No, it's fine. I don't mind it.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Out of nowhere.
That is out of nowhere.
Booming kick. Get another one on the board. They're dominating at the moment, the Storm.
Well, we saw this Storm team a couple of weeks ago, and this young fella, 25, Cooper Eves, absolutely carved them up down at Snug Oval.
All right.
Look at this. Just went over the back, didn't it? Caught everybody out. And another goal to the Storm. Well, they're away. 3-4-22. Huonville just seem a little bit sleepy at the moment.
Yep. Got the hat on the umpire. It's
Yeah.
We don't see that really in the AFL. The daytime.
Well, you never know where you can go with your umpiring. Look at our mate Nick Foote.
Yeah, Foot. Yep.
Used to umpire out in these the STJFL like this. Now finds himself out in the AFL. I think they're just checking on the 666 here.
Right.
Just educating the boys, making sure they're in the right position. So 11.5 minutes in, 15-minute quarters, and the Storm are away.
Harry Moore. Contested possession in that centre. Went off the ground. Trying to bend over and pick him up there. Does Narracott. He'll end up with it. Put his head over the ball and got himself the free kick.
Well, he's leading by example at the moment.
Right. Chip kick was good. Lead was honoured, but unable to bring the mark down. Curtis Reid, again, tries to tap it into the path of a teammate. Strong tackling. Beautiful tackle. Gone, says the umpire. Look at that. Just strength. Jackson Richards it was. Smith's end up with it. Is he too far out here, Duff? He's a fair way out now.
Yep, he's going to kick from about 40 metres out here. It's a long ground here at Cygnet.
For the smaller men now, ground level. Breaks through the hands. Just need one now, Huonville, just to stay in touch, Duff. Trying to fight his way through, scrambled through for a rush behind. Big crowd here. Look at the cars around the oval. How would you like to have a special bay at the MCG? You could just drive in.
I think they should do it, especially for those games where, you know, Fremantle in town playing Melbourne and there's 20,000. Oh, here we go.
Oh, look at this. Don't worry about that. Dash down that wing. Beautiful stuff.
But just imagine, you drive in, you get off the Spirit of Tasmania, you drive down Punt Road, you drive into the MCG, you watch the footy, you drive home, back down to the Spirit. Here we go.
Cooper Reeves. Booming kick again. too much on it though. Boundary line. Good work, tough work. Got it out, still fighting for it hard. It's like Willing, I think, in there. It is Devon Willing. He's got it. Gives her a bit of space, a little bit of respite.
Yeah, good play there by Willing. Just trying to G up the Huonville Lions teammates at the moment because they're looking a little bit flat for mine.
Right. Well, that'll change at quarter time. And Logan Bly gets into them. Sort it out. Good stuff, good kick, good lead. Mark Taken looking to kick his second goal now. Gone back a long way. He's gone to Ben Brown. On its way. Might not have enough legs. Going for a behind. Bring it out will be Willing. To the near side. They keep it in, yes. Great vision, good positioning. Able to bring down the mark. Hosking, I think. Close to the man on the mark. It's a high kick. Punch was good from the defender. They look to come forward now. Still they go. No, the siren beats them though. Hand pass over the top. Was about to run into goal. So dominating at the moment are the Storm. If it wasn't for inaccuracy, they'd be a lot further in front. And look at this, look at the camaraderie. Really close side here, geeing each other up. We've got some work to do, Huonville. We'll be back soon with the second quarter on Duff TV.
Yes, the Storm very, very confident at this stage in the match. Logan Bly with a lot to think about. I think he'd just be saying, wake up, boys. There's only been a couple of contributors there for Huonville.
Well, there's your problem. There's a man in a Carlton hat. I have none of that.
They've just been a little bit sleepy, second to the contest. I mean, it can be a very, very basic game, Aussie rules. We'll just add a point, will we, to Huonville. And away we go.
Second quarter action now from Cygnet Oval. Look to take it out of the ruck in the end there to Burgess. Still they go forward. Gone. Did he have opportunity? I think he might have. On the way of Smith. Angus Smith, not sure what happened there. He'd like to have that again. Richards. Just got rid of it in time. Braden Shaw. Trying to juggle that one, Thorpe. Now they look to come forward, Southern Storm. Right in the centre of the ground. First to the ball though, Narracott. Trying to control that ball. Needs some support. Finds it. Umpire giving them plenty of time to break that congestion, and they do so. Caleb Clark. Now Burgess picks it up and sprints away and towards half forward. Through the hands though of Eves. Goes back again with the second attempt. Max Polly now. Back to Eves. Good work. May follow up once more. Got the kick away deep in towards that forward area. Defender, professional, good work. Oh, it's that Grimsey. Sees that through. Just got that look of a defender about him, hasn't he, Duff?
He has,
Grimsey?
yeah.
He's got some more work to do, though. That's a booming kick. Just offline, though.
Gee, it looked like a goal from here.
Did. Brushed it. There you go. Good work from the goal umpire. Nice and clear. Grimsey. Kicks out wide. Beautiful kick. This is impressive from Huonville. This is promising. Can take a bounce. Can he? No. He ran a long way. Just got rid of it in time.
Nice.
Lead was good. They rush it in there now. Picked up by Darwin. He's dumped. 75 now over the top. Just repelled that attack nicely with the Storm. They lead it by 21 points. Time for Huonville to get some score on the board. Oh! And a man bearing down on him as in the back. Free kick to Narracott. No, not given. They want holding the ball, the crowd. I'll get it.
looking a little bit more sort of up and about in the early stages of the second quarter. The Huonville Lions.
Oh, good
nice
mark. Just judged it better than everybody, didn't he? Gets the hand pass away now to Smith. Smith booms it long. It might bounce through. It does. First goal on the board to Huonville off the boot of Angus Smith. Impressive stuff. Here they come. The Lions.
Well, that's what the game needed because it's been a little bit flat until now. But they brought the ball down the ground and it led to this opportunity. That was a nice mark, wasn't it?
It was. His opponent just underneath the ball. Booming kick from Smith. Just bounced the right way. They're on their way back now, I reckon, Huonville.
Free kick to the Storm. Must have had players out of position, I'd say. The boys need to be aware of that.
Doreen. Could he name that one? Chapman. To the top of the square. Defender did well to get a hand on it there, did Grimsey. Eves. On a tight angle. Couldn't make it count.
Must kick the next goal.
Still a long way to go, mate. 4 minutes into the second term. Hosking. Oh, good mark. Takes a good mark, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Jackson Richards.
Yep. just coming into the play here, Richards. It's one of the ball playmakers, and Logan Bly did walk up to him a quarter time and said, "Richards, we need you to play a bit better, son."
Impressive from Stanway. Got it down forward. Quick kick now towards the pocket. Ned Sinclair will be first to it, the defender. Might have caught one high across the shoulder, and he did. All picked up. Ned Sinclair.
Not known for his sprays is Logan Bly, but he did give young Richards a little spray there at quarter time, I noted. Pulled him aside, said, "Come on, mate, you're better than this." And he's come out of the blocks already. He's responded like all good players do, and here he is again.
If it went wide, Richards.
Did you ever
play well?
Did you ever get a spray from the coach?
No, it was a waste of time probably. Close to the boundary line once more. Good mark. Excellent work. Went to the back of the contest and he read it well and able to get it down forward. Bounces off the shoulders of the big fella. Quick kick out of congestion.
Oh.
And through for a goal. Brilliant work. Look at him. He's got a bit of swag about him. Just have a look at this. Comes in long.
2 in a row. Beautifully weighted kick, wasn't it?
He's well positioned at the back.
And he brought it back inboard. That was great play. Good lead by the big fella there. That's Toby Sinclair.
Great goal. 2 in a row now to Huonville. Margin back to 10. John Smith is the goal scorers for Huonville.
Oh, they picked one out again. Not sure if we need the 666 in junior footy, do we? Or?
Well, if they're going to go on, they need to know the rules.
Oh, I suppose you're right.
It's better that they, know them
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Good contest on that outer side. Well done. Controlled it nicely.
Jeez,
Opted to go off the ground.
He's a man mountain, isn't he?
Look at him go. Picked up well there by Jack Holton. Couldn't screw it back enough, though.
Cooper Eves. You wouldn't want to be coming to the footy today and thinking, oh, yeah, we're playing the Southern Storm. Cooper Eves. He's like Buddy. He's just huge.
3-8 plays 2-4. First to it, Richards. Knocked up getting the ball in this second quarter. Clever from Brereton. That was very clever. Just tapped it between his legs out to a teammate. Hands were good from Holton. It's a high one. Defender will be in best position. Tries to run it out now. It was willing. He did beautifully. Back into the centre of the ground. Forward it comes once more. Did he have enough? Umpire said no. Crowd disagreed. Doreen. Here they go forward now. Can he get a hand on it? He does. Desperate stuff and desperation in the crowd.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the mums and dads getting right into this, and rightly so. It's become a contest here in the second quarter, and it's largely because of good ball use coming out of the defensive part, and also Jackson Richards is on in the second quarter trip.
Back on with play now. Good mark. Duggan, I believe. Off the left boot. Good trajectory on the kick, and Mark taking it to back there, Brereton. Up and under. Honours that lead.
Oh, good gut running here by Brereton.
Burgess. Back out to Brereton, as you said. That's fantastic. That's what you want to see. Doreen goes for the quick kick. He's coming back though. This one developing into a terrific match now.
Yeah, no,
with arm wrestle out here.
Got a good feel about it. Little Jackie Holton there. He's only a little fella, but good tackle there by the Huonville boy.
Shaw with the high one. Chopped off once more by Burgess. It's a big man. Just hangs across there and chops off so many balls. So many attacks. Brereton once more. You could see that coming. This guy gets back. Hand pass over the top. Lacked a little bit on it. We'll need to follow up now. Caught. Oh, did he? The tackle may have slipped. Umpire lets it go on. Probably the best call.
Yeah, great play there by Jack Walter, and just some really good movers down there, isn't there? Young Walter, Brereton, teaming up very well for the Storm.
There's a chance now for Grimsey. Well, it's interesting.
I think you're allowed to do that, aren't you?
Fair enough.
Or should that be deliberate? What do you think?
Well, he's under pressure, I guess. You know, that's the rule, isn't it? They've got to be under pressure.
Yeah, and he was.
Yeah. Yep. Intelligent, really. Clever.
Yep.
Oh, scrappy old kick. He won't be happy with that. Puts his teammates under pressure now. Are they good enough to get it out of there? Quick kick to space. Clever. Once more. Holton. Can't get the handle on it. Does so now. Taken down though by Narracott. There's a quick kick. It's over the top. No. Across the face, out of bounds on the opposite side. Two-goal margin. 10 gone. Very even quarter. Unopposed, really. He wins it down there. Chapman. Sky ball. Can't pick it up. Slippery out there. Shouldn't be. There's been a few games of footy on this oval, though. At the back now. Takes a bounce. Left foot low trajectory kick. Chopped off by, looked like Harrison. Brought down in the tackle there was Chapman. Caught one high, did he? He did. Parrymore ends up with a free. Puts his body on the line. Dylan Parrymore. The goal scorer is Eves Chapman in the 43 for the Storm. A bit too much on that one. First to it be Richards. Burgess will have the pace here, you'd think. Good pressure though from Huonville. Hasn't got it, held on to a little bit too long there. Play on. Off hands. Willing. Comes back inboard. Not long left in this first half now. Chapman with the, Beach with the smother. The Huonville. Inside of the right boot. Camped underneath it there. But unable to bring it down was Bond. Great pick up. Moves it on. Huonville at the back now. Can he give the hand pass away? He does so. Running onto it now is Narracott, the excitement machine. Coming out to meet the ball. The forward can't bring it up. Does well though. Good forward pressure. Got to keep it in that area now. Brereton though. No, they're out. They take it out, Duff. The boot there of Burgess, mate.
Yeah, just trying to sort out those numbers, 43-75.
Excellent, thank you.
Without luck just at the moment,
Right,
Triff.
okay.
Get back to you on that one.
Boundary line beats them.
So a better effort here by the Huonville Lions. What were we at quarter time? 3-4-22, was it?
Yep. Held on to a low score and scored themselves.
Yep.
They go forward now, Huonville.
Scored a couple of goals. This man.
Time for a late one, maybe. Definitely. Measured kick under the chest of Walter. Walter just stuffed his foot maybe as he went to kick that. Affected it.
So they've got Jackson Richards playing off the half-back line, which is not a bad move. Try and get some run out of the half-back line for the Huonville Lions. It's worked well in the second quarter. Nobody going up in the ruck there, though.
No, just takes it out. That's been a couple of times. He hasn't kicked that, has he?
I think he may have.
Goodness me, if that's gone through, let's wait for it.
Hang on up.
The crowd want to know. We want to know. What was it, son?
It looked like a goal from here.
Behind.
Hang on.
And a dented bonnet.
He's just talking it through. Volunteers, of course, these goal umpires.
Yeah.
And he's a young fella. Look at him. One behind.
There you go. Good stuff. He saw what he saw. Awesome. How's the pressure?
Yeah.
Just the one behind.
No idea. Probably just needs to run out a little bit further there, the fullback kicking out, just to take advantage of the new rule. And turn over here to the Storm. Matty Beach. Right on his
Chapman,
distance.
this one.
Oh, sorry, wrong team I'm looking at.
Chapman, nice looking kick.
Oh,
Never
nice.
ends out. Good celebration as well from Chapman. He's got his second. Southern Storm get one back.
They didn't need that, did they?
No. Really the worst time it could have happened. They can maybe get one out if they got time, Duff. Be hard.
15-minute quarters. Yeah, just needed to take advantage of that new rule, didn't he? Where you can sort of run out another 5-10 metres.
Good work, though, from Chapman.
Geez, he ran around, didn't he? That's a great goal. Well done. So half-time in the big match here.
Yep, 19-point margin in favour of the Storm. Probably about right. They did fight back into it there, Huonville. The goal scorer is Smith and Sinclair for Huonville.
He's got some work to do as young Logan Bly, the coach. And I think the Storm would be pretty happy. Wesley Burgess just marching the boys off.
Yeah, I think everything's going to plan for the Storm at the moment.
19 points. That's about what it was at quarter time, I think.
Go down into the sheds.
Back here for the third quarter.
Third quarter action. Cygnet Oval. It's been a good match so far, and they just need to get a couple on the board, obviously, Huonville. Just to stay in touch now. That last one really hurt Duff for the Storm. Chapman it was. Burgess again, just dominating the ruck contest, unopposed. Hands were good. Oh, run into trouble. Swung in the tackle, able to get it away though. Ends up with Burgess. He brings that back inside. Thorpe picks it up nicely. Off the left boot now. Will it have the legs? No, seeing it over. It was Grimsey.
Gee, that was all just very pedestrian there by the Huonville Lions. I don't think Coach Bly will be very happy at all with that one. They were good in the second quarter with their pressure. You must maintain the pressure throughout the whole match there, Triff.
Narracott gave the hand pass away, might end up with it again. Nice tackling there. Spins out of trouble beautifully, does Isaac Narracott. Gets the kick away, just couldn't get it to a target. It might be able to mop up here. The forwards, though, creating good pressure. Fighting desperately for it there, that man on the Huonville side. Tried to take him on, interesting hand pass.
Gee, I thought that could have been a free kick to the Lions. Been good, the umpire, but they missed that one.
I think we gave that goal to Sinclair earlier. I think I'm going to be Jack Darwin to kick that goal for Huonville Duff too, by the way. Just noticed him out there. Let's head over the ball. An underground hand pass.
Yeah, you're right, it was Jackie Darwin.
Thank you. Narracott. Down to Hendricks. Nice kick, and he's got it again. Darwin. Got the fringe happening, the side part. Got a bit of swagger about him. And Jack Darwin. Kick, up and under. Won't quite have the distance. And pass comes out. A little bit of rest, but not for long. It's coming back in. Good stuff. Affected him there. Would have run into an open goal.
Oh.
Going in hard too.
Gee.
Not holding back.
Oh.
It's Zach Clifford for the Storm. He's hard at it, always hard at it. Hendricks. Be able to bring down that mark in the pack that had formed in the goal square, boundary line close. So pressing hard now, Huonville. They know how important it is now, the next one. Mark, poised, wasn't it? Burgess.
Yeah, under pressure.
Did well. Vertical leap there. Smothered off the boot nicely, though, by Narracott. Got a bit about him, this boy. Comes back inboard. The centre half forward. Right, well positioned there was Pavlitic.
Yeah, Narracott's really keeping Huonville in this match, I think.
Doreen. Running past there. Burgess.
Oh,
Good
nice.
tackle.
That's what we want to see by all the Huonville Lions players.
Yeah, that was Shaw. Here they go now. Smith. So often. He's coming out of the centre. The defenders are playing in front, taking chest marks. The back of the contest, he read that, he knew that was coming over the back of there. Owes the boot into a big torp, brushes off his opponent, wheels around onto the right boot. Back of the contest there is Cullum. Cullum uses his body there to create his own space, so able to get a hand pass away. And blasting it was Cooper Eves, disappointed in himself. He kicked those 9 out of 10 times. Just so quickly it happens though for the Storm, Duff. Huonville have to fight and fight for this every opportunity. Strong mark by Richards. Good kick as well. Interesting tactic. Smith takes it on his chest. Followed up did Richards. Good pressure from Harry Brereton. Nice sounds of the game there. Brereton. Ground level is Thorpe. Pumps a high one.
Make a contest.
And pass was good. Chip kick was good as well. Fantastic work. Doreen takes it on his chest. He transfers play to the centre. Willing couldn't hold on to it. This might be a chance now for the Storm. Oh, good follow-up work from Willing. Brilliant tackle. Now they come away. That might be the thing that lifts them, Duff.
Well, we talked about it, the lack of intensity throughout some parts of this game. But when their intensity level is up, they're a very, very good side. But this is better by the Huonville Lions.
Jacob Richards.
Only 20 points out down here.
Hendricks starting to come into the match now. Is there a push in there? I'm not sure. Yes, it was. Sclater.
Needs to move it quickly.
Needs an option down there, Sclater. Oh, good kick. And a good option it is. Finds Richards. He'll go back and take a kick, you'd imagine. Can kick it when he connects. Jackson Richards. This will bring it back to 14. Kick is on its way. Started right. Coming back, but not enough. Went for one behind.
Oh, they would have loved that, wouldn't they? Still, it's
That's what they needed.
Only 19 points.
Yeah. Storm, was he held on to? Was. Burgess. Oh, could have crunched him then, the big man. Eyes only for the football, though. That was brilliant, too, that punch. Didn't quite come off. Had the right idea, though. We'll end up with it again, Jackson Richards. We're looking for Smith. Burgess tackled. Spills free. Trying to break his way through there with Shaw. But here they come now, Storm. Brereton. Oh! Isaac Narracott. Let's have a look at this. Brereton, no slouch, bang. Out of nowhere, Narracott. Great footy. I feel like they're back in it now, Duff. I just get that feeling. Thorpe with the left foot kick. Willing needed to take possession then, I think. Brereton off the outside of the boot. Got to work hard now to defence. Got to work really hard. Leading to the ball, the forward. Polly. Went across looking for Houghton. Houghton off the right boot. Oh, he hasn't kicked that, has he? Goodness me. That's like a dagger to the heart of the Huonville Lions. Talking about accountability there, I can hear the coach.
Yeah, they didn't want that, did they? Just come over the back here. Nice little kick. And well left there.
It was, yeah, Roy Duggan.
Roy Duggan just doing the team thing. You're right, it's a dagger to the heart there of the Storm boys, of the Lions boys.
Good book, that. Now Holton scores, and they're coming forward once again. Storm took him on, just got rid of it. Good tackle. Great footy. Cooper Reeves. Oh, look at that. Worked his way nicely to the front there to Callum. Good forward craft, just couldn't complete the mark. Doreen. In danger, maybe. Jackson Thorpe ends up with it. Usually uses it well. This time, no exception. Max Polly, good strong mark, Duff. I was saying earlier in the game, this is where when the under-8s, the under-9s, where they teach them, they reward them for putting their hands up, and then you get marked, bang, you know, hands straight out in front of him. Doesn't fancy himself.
Oh, that's a great play.
Beautiful, isn't it? Finds Burgess.
Bit of a swirling breeze out there, and he knew it was going to be a hard kick.
Yep.
Burgess just ran down in the better position.
And you'd like Caleb Burgess from here. On its way. Bit high there. You spoke of the breeze.
Where are you, Ned?
It's affected that. Few instructions. $50-metre penalty, Duff.
What did you say?
Good
I
mark.
can't point.
Jackson Richards. Oh, to get around him does. He's got the pace to do it. Went out looking maybe for Smith. Could end up with it. Coming in is Chapman. Oh, good stuff. Little chip kick over the top was clever. Tried to find Narracott, Reese. He's in there fighting hard once again. Jacob Richards. He's got a bit of Alan Jakovic about him. Young Richards. Had a similar haircut. Stocky. What a player he was.
Jakovic.
Very underrated. Glenn Jakovic, of course, a great player as well. I've got to remember the glory days of Melbourne, Duff. Although it wasn't too glory, but he was good.
He had a couple of good years there as a full forward.
He did. Oh, brilliant work. Controlled it nicely there, Doreen. It's like Stanway out there. Just slowed down a little bit at the moment now, the match. Smith takes a good mark. Boots it long. Controlled by Faya. Far. Still they come forward now. Not for long, it's coming back, Willing. Smith. Oh, just held on to a little bit long there. Wasn't too happy with it, Smith. Oh, they're a good side, the Storm. Just got so much running in their legs, Duff.
Yeah, just when we thought that Huonville were back into the game, the Storm have weathered the storm.
Yeah.
26 points.
Geez, they got the setup out in the back. There's that an esky in the back there as well.
Ah, just be a few, you know, little cokes and
yeah.
lemon squashes.
Yep. That's the way. One down nicely. Oh, Richards. Here's a chance though. Kicks it out towards the flank. And running it over there. Sinclair. "12 minutes gone. Is there time for a late one for Huonville? They need one at least, don't they, Duff? Before the end of this quarter at least. Flying high, Eves.
Yeah,
Tough
they'll be happy to go with this, the Storm, just to make it really hard for Huonville to go down and or score a goal, basically. Happy with this lead, what, 26 points?
Yep. Got to be careful here now, Willing. There's a clever hand pass. Spinning out of trouble, Narracott. Is there time for a late one now? Picks it up nicely, got to get rid of it, just dropped it, gone. Not given.
Just got a little handball to that one,
Just got it to, did he?
Yep.
Wait for a clear one now. Bang. Angus Smith. Such a big, strong player. Brought down the ground, wasn't in possession. Might be Young, is it, for Huonville? Not sure.
Push back into the goal.
No.
About a minute and a half to go here, so still time for the Lions to score that goal they need.
Reed with a big kick. Oh, flew high, couldn't quite bring it down. Quick kick out of there to no one really. It might be coming back King. Left foot kick is on its way. Looks good. Goal. Stanway. Will that lift the Huonville side? Fantastic goal. Big booming kick off the left boot. It was just a quick kick out of here. That was good. That's all. At least he brought the ball to ground. That's what you want. Just a contest down there. Quick kick out. Really didn't have anything else to do. And Stanway there just took a little bit of time and made it count. Back to 20, Duff. Are they close enough, mate?
I think I might have had the score wrong there.
Oh, okay.
A little part of that. How many goals do you make that, Triff?
For Huonville?
3, is it?
I've got 3. Stanway, Smith and Darwin.
So apologies, viewers. We had the score wrong there.
Maybe held. No, off the ground. They've really got to stop them now. They can't let them get one back so early, so quickly. Time running out, about 20 seconds left on the clock. Got to fight desperately here, Huonville. Just wrap it up. Oh, there it is. Couldn't have come quick enough for Huonville. They can get a chance now to go in, regroup. It's a 19-point margin in favour of the Storm. Goal kickers, we've got 2 to Chapman, 1 to the 43 there for the Storm. Cooper Eves and Jack Holton. The Huonville, as we said, Darwin, Smith and Stanway, the goal kickers.
What do you think? They just seem to do enough, don't they?
Well, they're still there. They're good enough.
Logan Bly on screens, looking confident. They can really match it with the Storm when their intensity level is at the same level as the Storm. But once it drops off, I think the class of the Storm and the bigger bodies becomes too much for this probably smaller, younger team here. We're away in the last quarter.
Right, so they're a very fit side though, Huonville, so expect them to run it out. Hands are good, but also the Storm. Look at this running. Unbelievable. Burgess, high one, was he held onto, and just held by the arm there. So often the forward has to put up with that. Cullum, floating one off target. Bringing it back in. Rimsey. That time, taking advantage, so he's learnt, Duff.
Yep, no, he has.
Great kick too, look at that. Gives him a huge advantage.
It is a big advantage, that extra 10 metres you can come out, isn't it? And sometimes you can play off.
Oh, under pressure now. Did well to give that hand pass away. Oh, spun 360 there. Wanted holding the ball. Got to play to the whistle though. Got to keep it going. Short one. Was clever into space in front of, who's this, number 62, Chapman. Of course, 2 goals. Looking for his third now. Can't sneak it through. He looks so dangerous when he gets the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he's a good mover, isn't he?
5'18". Plays 3'6".
Strapping lad. What would he be? 6'2", 6'3"?
Probably. Everybody looks tall to me. 5'18", Southern Stars.
Now, what's the umpire done here?
Sorry, I was looking at the scoreboard, must admit.
Anyway.
Again. Bang, look at that. Right to the centre circles. Nobody there to run onto it, though, for them. Cooper Eves. They've just got too much pace. All over the ground, seemingly. Lockie Bond out there, seeing it over. Beautiful day for footy.
Yeah, a little bit breezy, but 17, 18 degrees, sun is out.
It's clear.
They call it God's country down here.
They do.
Cygnet.
It is a nice place, Cygnet, actually.
You're into your fishing? Do you go fishing down here?
No, not down that way. Usually
You'd rather be out near the zinc works than the Derwent, would you?
Oh, no, definitely not. Gets the hand pass away. Nice stuff. Just kept his arms clear there, Duff. Kept them up high.
Yeah, it's the difference, isn't it, from being tackled or not?
Bang! Tough stuff. Jackson Richards.
I would have said that's just, well, I suppose it is incorrect disposal, so probably the right decision there by the umpire.
Wobbly old one. Did well to hold on to that mark.
Got to move it quickly.
Gets onto a torpedo. That's a big one. It seems to be coming back into vogue. Cop one to the back of the scone there, the 75. Eves. Such an important ball mover. Not too long to think about that one. Bounces off his chest. Polly. You hear some interesting conversations in the crowd sometimes when you're commentating.
Oh, well.
Bit of deli belly there, somebody. Terrible. Did well there, the man on the mark.
Not lying down, hear the lines?
No. We knew that. Brereton with dash once more. Say that a lot. Doreen. Didn't dispose of that correctly. Young, good stuff. Mitch Young now. Young will look to chip it over the top. Left foot kick is good. Oh, well done. This is better. This is promising. Angus Smith now.
Hey, he's been good at times, Smith, hasn't he?
Has. Takes a good mark, Smith.
Yep.
Oh, great work by the defender. Jackson thought first the attempt for the mark and then the work at ground level. Doreen kicks it. Awkward bounce. Jacob Richards was there. Stanway. Off target though. Would have liked to see him square that up if he could. So much pressure coming on him. Spilt the mark. Willing now. Went in looking for the man. It's wrapped up. Now umpire will have to throw it up. Darwin in there. Aggressive ruck work there from Eves. Follows it up too. Bang! Hose the boot into it. Trying to control this one. Pressure coming from behind. Did he take him off the ball unfairly? No, so there's that wind you spoke of, Duff. He's pushing it left.
He just had a short breaking play there, just for about 20 seconds there, Trip, as the ball came down, but it was just behind who we got there. That was to the Storm, was it?
Yeah, Chapman faded away to the left. The wind caught it. It's a high kick. There we go with that mark again. Angus Smith. Somebody very happy on the sidelines. Happy with the mark, and they should be. Richards. Oh, great hand pass there from Jackson Richards. They've kept him pretty quiet, Narracott, for a player that can be very dangerous. They've done well on him to shut him down, and that's hurt Huonville. Jackson Thorpe, beautiful defensive work. Beat his opponent to the ball, then moved it on quickly. Parrymore. Now to Burgess. Caleb Burgess loping along. He's a big fella. He's got a bit of pace about him. Comes in board, left foot kick, and away to the left again. Definitely that win, Duff.
Yeah, but wasn't it a great build-up?
Like a carbon copy of the last one. What's that, 5:19 now? I think something like that for the Storm.
He's a good athlete.
Wouldn't want to be a closer game on the scoreboard, Duff.
I think you're right.
Just wouldn't be happy. He's pushed off his opponent. Couldn't get back to it though, Clifford.
We make that 5 goals 20.
There you go.
Cheapers.
It's insane, isn't it? Got rid of it there, Clifford. Burgess now.
You have days at
the left boot. Nice work.
You have days at the footy like that where you just can't thread them through.
Yep. Oh, the don't argue Dusty style. He pushes away. One-on-one contest. Defender did well. Brought the ball to ground, but it's all Southern Storm at ground level. Seeing it over there. Blake Hosking.
Yeah, well, maybe the 26 points on the scoreboard is not really a true indication of their dominance.
A little bit flattering. Oh, slung down in the tackle by Sclater. Still, and keep going. Play to the whistle. Swing around the body. That would have been good from Chapman. He kicks him from anywhere, you think.
So we make that 5:21-51, even though it says 49. Right. Probably going to change to 50 on the scoreboard.
The Cygnet Football Club. Sponsors there, you can see Bendigo Community Bank, Duggan's Proprietary Limited, DL and KL Gordon. Just tries to get it around now. High one. Sees it over. Mitchell Plastic Welding, Huon Valley Financial Services, John Sinnott down there, and Huon Delivery Service as well. Our sponsors are Jackson Motor Company, Mood Food, Cripps. Thought about giving the hand pass away, and the end goes for the kick, and it's a good one to Alfie Cullum. He's looked dangerous a couple of times down there, Cullum. It's the mouth guard and the sock.
Oscar playing that, is he? Yeah.
Cullum will go back up. Look out, he's got the Lloydie. Maybe an Essendon fan.
I like how he just picked the grass up but didn't see where it went.
Yeah.
But he knows what he's doing.
It's all about routine. All about routine. And Cullum makes no mistake. Increases the lead now. They're really dominating the Storm. Have a look at this. Quick hands, but just to a Storm player. Good kick and good mark.
Your captain.
Here he goes. Yep.
I like the jumpo. They've combined the two clubs, the red and blue there, of course.
Yeah.
With the Cygnet.
So 5 minutes left in this match here, Triff.
Well, thought we might have had another discretion there, but no.
We make it 33 points.
Had the old air ruck then. New concept. Kept his eyes on it there. And number 4, Mitchell Young. Good work. Might be a opportunity here. Big kick inside forward 50, but Cooper Reeves reading the play well, positioning himself. Away to Parrymore. Got a player calling for it in the centre. Opts instead to come out to this near side. Good pressure from Shaw to affect that kick. Went down to pick it up there to Braden Shaw. That was the difference. Mark will be paid to the man from behind. Eves. Great kick. Look at that. Just opens it up, doesn't it, Duff? Shocking bounce, though. What a contest. Went without the ball. Through that corridor. Seem to be favouring that. Quick kick from Sclater. This gives them a little bit of time to maybe set up. Hand pass. They're good in tight, the Storm, and they're good when they get a bit of a run. Makes it very hard to match up on Clifford there, using that strength to bust through a tackle. Grimsey. Here they go now. The Storm, can he get onto another one? No, not quite. Should have time now. Look at that, and just poised. Jackson Richards.
That's class, isn't it?
End up with it again. And caught high. He wants to play it on, will do so.
He's got a lovely left boot, hasn't he? You watch this, he'll always find a teammate. 20-metre handball. Got a big tank, it's got a big future.
Oh, you run all day. Run all day.
Just circle work now, though, isn't it? Just playing out time.
They still do that at training, the circle work?
I'd imagine.
Those are the days. Oh, good stuff. Kept his eyes on his teammate, knew where he was. The hand pass away off the chest there of Sclater. Goes back in. Good effort there, Connor Sclater. He's coming back in though, Parrymore. Well, he brought that down with one arm. It's Smith. Whistle gone, umpire not happy. He's coming back, it'll be going to Smith. Stanway. Got a little bit of time. Burgess though, chasing him, bearing down on him. Used every little inch he could. Got the kick away. Was he caught high? And his head, oh, nearly an elbow to the face. Pushed off it as he kicked. Finds a target though. Work from Jack Wallace. Distance on that one. Chapman, if he gets anywhere near goal, here we go. Now looking up, looking for someone to come at him. Finds him. It's Roy Duggan. Duggan now off the left boot. Oh, has he put it through? Great goal, I believe, there from Duggan.
I think it's a goal.
Yes, excellent work. Oh, I want to have another look at that. Look at him. Pretty happy. The kick comes in now.
Sounds like a crowd favourite to me, Trev.
From Chapman, yep.
Oh, very elusive on his own there. Still, kicked it under pressure. That's a great goal.
Great angle. Would have heard those footsteps. Didn't worry him. Duggan. About a minute to go now. 39-point margin. It's about right, I reckon. Well, probably not, actually. Probably should be a few more. All these behinds. They've fought it hard, though, Huonville.
Yeah, they have.
Pushed, free kick. They want more. Never enough for this side. They like to bury sides, and they're doing it. Burgess.
Bury a side. Oh, I like that. Can't say I ever played in a team that was good enough to do that, but they're doing it here today, the Storm.
Long way out. Lovely looking kick. Just away to the right, though. Swirling breeze caught it that time.
62. I make it 64 to 24.
It's a big kick out of defence. Doreen was first to it. Clark, though, had his measure. Still they move forward. Going back with the flight, showing courage there was Chapman. Ends up with it now. Wants to come back in board. The Walter, but there's a siren. Oh, he's kicked that in the end too, I think. Unselfish play, though, at the end there. So fantastic work by Storm. I think that sums them up too. Unselfish this side. Yeah, it's a great team, you know.
They share it around.
Yeah.
I think they're certainly going to be one of the premiership favourites for 2019 in the under-13-14 competition.
It's a well thought out match, though. They in the end, they run over the top of them. Very inaccurate in front of goal. Could have been a lot worse. But the goal kickers, two to Broughton Chapman, singles to Holton, Duggan, Eves, and the number 43 for Huonville, Jack Darwin, Angus Smith, and Anthony Stanway. So they shake hands at the end of the match. There's our sponsors there again, thank you. Commanding win. and the end of the Southern Storm. Well, thanks for having me down, Duff.
Yeah, it's
enjoyed it, mate.
Been a long day, Triff. Well done. Did you bring your fishing rod so you can go down the road and have a fish off the jetty?
Certainly did. That's where I'm off to now, mate.
All right, then. Well, I might stick around for the under-16s. We've got a big match coming up here, Lauderdale and the Storm.
Awesome.
But thanks to the Southern Storm for getting us down. And also to Logan Bly and his team as well for supporting Duff TV. It's a long year ahead, only round 3 in the STJFL for 2019. And we'll see you all very soon. Goodbye for now.